मिलितं येन श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवम् श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. I welcome all of you for today's session.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Prabhu.
Yes. I hope all of you are doing well in all your practices, in your sadhana, also in your services. So kindly keep your mic mute. Be cautious of your mic. Whenever you need, then only you unmute it and speak. I hope all of you are understanding what I am teaching and discussing. So maximum I can do hoping, maximum you can do revising. So what is happening? My hope is correct. You are revising or not? So I sent notes to all of you. Did you get that? Class notes? Yes. What is that Mataji's name? Padmavati. So who is sending that? Padmavati? I don't know what is her name. I forgot.
The Pujita Mataji Prabhu.
Huh?
Pujita Mataji.
Punita. Acha. Padmavati. Punita.
Pujita Mataji.
Where is Punita? She is not here. Where is Punita Mother? Okay, she is not here. So feeling cold, everyone? How is in weather? Actually in Malaysia, it's a cold weather. Different places.
Past 2 weeks we rain, Prabhu, in Malaysia.
Yeah. There
This
also
week,
cold.
Friday also.
Yeah. Switch on cameras, everyone, please. Vaishnavi Vani, IISC. Sarvani. Next, Amrita, Sita Sarveshwari, Chinmay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I'm driving, Prabhu. I can't. I'm hearing. I'm driving.
But how you are seeing? You are seeing my whiteboard or not?
No. My husband is driving. I'm sitting beside him. I'm going to intermittently. I will on the camera because I'm
Okay.
not covering my head. I'm so sorry, Prabhu.
Okay, no problem. Okay. So Gokulesha, where is Gokulesh?
Hare
Okay.
Krishna, Prabhu. There I'm here.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay. So everyone is understanding what we are discussing? Who will explain? Who will explain this? Who will explain?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, mother. Please go ahead.
For the past 4 hours, you have explained to us about the verse anyabhilashita sunyam jnana karmadi anavritam anukulyena krishna nusilanam bhaktir uttama. Starting from, we looked at first the anusilanam.
Yes.
And then Krishna Nusilanam, the meaning of, shall I do the meaning? Krishna Nusilanam, and then Krishna Nusilanam is to perform activities, body, mind, and speech in favor of Krishna. And then we added on with the word Anukulyena. And this means we do it repeatedly. We do the activities repeatedly. And then we looked at...
Can you come again? Last sentence.
We add Anukulyena to Krishnanusilanam.
So
it is Bhakti, but it is not pure yet. So
no. By adding Anukulyena, what happened?
But adding on Anukulyena, that it means we repeatedly do activities in favor of Krishna, those activities that we do.
No. By adding Anukulyena to Krishnanusilanam, what happened? What difference it is bringing? If we add Anukulyena to Krishnanusilanam, what kind of difference we are seeing?
Favorable.
It is well, let me see. It is a unique characteristic of the Bhakti.
Prabhu, to make the Bhakti pure?
By adding Anukulyena to Krishnanusilanam, what happened? What difference is brought? Yes. Wait. Who?
Favorable to Krishna.
Yeah, then I favorable.
Favorable to Krishna.
Favorable to Krishna. If you don't add, what will happen? What will happen if you don't add?
Then it is just performing the activity only.
So then what will happen? Anything performed for Krishna or related to Krishna will become Bhakti. If you don't add Anukulyana. So, for example, what threat is there? Yeah. Explain. Who? Explain.
The example we gave is like offering flowers. So if we are offering just for, we should offer it just for the pleasure of Krishna and not that we are hoping for something in return. Like
No, cool. You are not right. So, by adding Anukulyana to Krishnanusilanam, what happened? Krishnanusilanam and Anukulyana Krishnanusilanam. What is the difference? Gokulesh, you want to say?
Body, mind, and speech in favor of Krishna. Repeated devotional service.
No sufficient homework. Vaishnavi Vani Mataji. Okay, Akshita Mataji, she is raising hand.
Prabhu, Anu means again and again, and Anukulina means which is liking by Krishna. So whatever is favorable for Krishna, and we do it again and again. Means whatever activity we do with our body, mind, and speech for the pleasure of Krishna, and that will be done repeatedly again and again. That is Anukulina Krishna's sunyam. Is it fine?
I am asking, if you don't add Anukulyana, what will happen?
Then we will not consider Krishna in the center. Means we do not consider whatever is favorable to Krishna. And we do not do it again and again. We just do once and we will just stop it. Because Anu means again and again here, na?
I am not asking Anu. Anukulyana, if you don't add, what will happen?
When we don't think the liking of Krishna, we do it. We do the work according to the body, mind, and speech for Krishna, but not always what is liked by Krishna.
That means
we are doing it on our own without.
That means what I'm asking. If you say, I'm giving an example. If you say students, there is assembly of students are there. First 6th class to 10th class. All the students, boys and girls, are standing. If you say boys, then what will happen? All the boys belong to all the classes will come. If you say, but you don't want all, you want only 10th class boys, then what you should add? So students, boys students, 10th class. If you are 10th class, then only 10th class students are coming and remaining all are filtered out. Similarly, by adding Anukulyana, what will happen? What is filtered out? You're getting Akshita Mataji? Raise your hand. Then you'll come front. Now you tell me. You understood my point?
Yes, Prabhu. It will be filtered, that whatever is not liked by Krishna is removed.
Yes. Vaishnavani Mataji, you want to say?
Prabhuji, Anukulyana, that is favorable for Krishna consciousness. Activities that are favorable, like...
if you don't add Anukulyana, what will happen?
We can do activities that are not favorable.
That also will come as a Bhakti. Yes?
Yeah.
If you say simply Krishnanuselanam is bhakti, if you define Krishnanuselanam itself is bhakti, if you define without adding Anukulyana, then what will happen? Any activity done for Krishna will become bhakti.
Yeah,
Yes.
right. Yes.
Yes, sir. Everyone is getting this point. Everyone is getting. Ekanishta Mata, you are getting. Any activity done will become bhakti. If you say simply Krishnanuselanam is bhakti, then what will happen? Krishnanuselanam is doing activity for Krishna by body, mind, or speech. This will become bhakti. But this is right. Hema Krishna Prabhu, will it be right? This is.
Prabhuji, maybe for example, then people can start offering meat and say that it's a devotion to Krishna. Is it a good example?
No.
No? Okay.
Give one more
Prabhu,
example.
Hare Krishna.
Venugopal
Prabhu. I think then it's not pure devotional service. It's just devotional service, but not pure.
No. Pure will come only by adding the top two. That means anyabhilashita, sunyam and jnana karmadhyana artham. These two are going to bring the pure. But those two will bring the pureness. But simply if you say Krishnanuselanam is bhakti, if you say, then what is meaning of Krishnanuselanam? Any activity done for Krishna is bhakti. It will become any activity done for Krishna will become bhakti. But can you say like that? Anything done for Krishna is bhakti? Anything related
In
to
one sense, anything we do for Krishna is bhakti, because whatever we do is for Krishna's pleasure. But then
No. Anything you do for Krishna will be bhakti.
Yes, why not, Prabhuji?
Wait, then
if we do for Krishna, it's still bhakti, isn't it? It's for his pleasure.
No. So if anything done for Krishna, I am simply stating, don't mix it, Prabhu.
Yeah.
I am asking, anything done for Krishna will be bhakti. This is the question. Yes or no? I want yes or no answer.
It's a very, very,
Anything done for Krishna, will it be bhakti?
Not necessary. Not necessary.
Example? Why not? Tell me then, explain.
Well, if I'm doing something that is wrong and I say I do it for Krishna, I'm eating meat, I say I'm doing this for Krishna, offering meat to Krishna, then that's not bhakti. In one sense, I can say I'm offering to Krishna, but then it's Krishna doesn't accept it, so it's not bhakti.
Okay, but to give better example, I gave good examples. All you forgot it. So Sarvani Mata.
I think, Prabhu, the example you gave was Kamsa. That Kamsa's thinking all the time about Krishna, but he's not doing any devotional service.
Bhakti.
Even you put Anukulyana.
Because Anukulyana is not there. Kamsa is thinking Krishna or not? All the time is thinking Krishna. So that means he is doing activity by the mind for Krishna. Yes, are related to Krishna. I said Krishnanuselanam is for Krishna are related to Krishna. He is doing the thinking of Krishna. Can you say it's a bhakti? No. Why it is not bhakti in the case of Kamsa? Anukulyana is not satisfied. Anukulyana is not satisfied. That means that thinking is not for the pleasure of Krishna. That thinking is not in favor of Krishna. So that's why if you don't add Anukulyana, if you say Krishnanuselanam itself is bhakti, then great problem is coming to you. All Kamsa activities also becoming bhakti. Yes or no? Can you say Kamsa is bhakta? Can you say? No. So that's why we should add Anukulyana. Yes, Akshita Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, can it be the example like if we do something but we do not follow the parampara or we do not follow our seniors, we do our own arti or something, so maybe Krishna don't like it. So it can be the example of what you are asking, that we are doing some services for Krishna, but is not as per what Krishna instructed us through the madhyam of Guru Parampara. Like we can give example, like in India, if you know, like many Radha Krishna artis are going on, which is not as per parampara. No bona fide spiritual master has given it, but people are doing it. People are doing Radhe Radhe Krishna, Radhe Krishna, something like that. So if we are doing that and not following any parampara, people are worshipping Shiva or any other thing, that not following any parampara, then it can be the example of Krishna Sushilanam, but it's not Anukulinam.
No, you cannot say like that. No.
Okay.
I understood your question. So you are saying that someone did follow Guru Parampara, but just he is thinking Radha Radhe, Aradhana Krishna Krishna for the pleasure of Krishna only. So can you say their example is disobeying the Anukulina? No, they are out of love. They are singing Krishna's name. Yes, you cannot say they are not doing devotion. No, they are doing devotion. But there is a but is there. So what is that but? So if they do devotion, yes, they definitely will say. But if they say, for my devotion, there is no need of Guru. And they know that there is Shastra is saying Guru one should accept. And they also recommended by many to follow Guru. Many recommending him to follow Guru, Acharya Parampara, but he doesn't want to follow. He is purposefully disobeying that. But he says that I can please the Lord by chanting his names. I don't want any Guru. Then such a people, whatever they are singing is Bhakti only. You should not say it's not Bhakti. But since they are rejecting the Guru, that means rejecting Guru concept itself means they are doing the third offense, Guru Ravagna. And then in that case, they will be getting the offense actually. So they are doing devotion, but the problem is holy name is also on the side by side getting the offense also. So that's why there is no progress in them. But someone is completely ignorant that there is a Guru Parampara. He is a very innocent guy. So somehow, he came to know holy name and he is very much liking to sing. He's out of love, he's singing. And he doesn't know Guru Parampara is there and we should follow. But he's out of love, he's singing. But his devotion is devotional. He's not committing any offense. Okay?
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
So, if you don't add Anukulyana, if you say simply Krishnanusalam is Bhakti, there is a great problem. Even Kamsa's activities also, even demons' activities also, which are, so like Hiranyakashipu is blaspheming the Krishna. Can you say he's a devotee? No, you should not say. Because that is not pleasing Krishna. That is not in favor of Krishna. That is not satisfying the Anukulyana. So that's why, but Hiranyakashipu is blaspheming. That is the activity done for Krishna only. But that's why you should add Anukulyana must, so that all the activities done by demons are eliminated. Only the activities done by devotees will be there. Okay, that's why Anukulyana should be added or not. Sita Mata.
Hi, Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Question. Just now we were speaking about Anukulina. We have the example of Hiranyakashipu and Kamsa and everything. At times, Prabhu, as devotees, we are. This is what I feel, Prabhu. I could be wrong. At times, as devotees, we are not perfect as well. Can Anukulina, Prabhu? Can we say that Anukulina, Prabhu? Anukulina is done. Like when it comes to devotional service is done in the. It's devotional service done as duty instead of a sincere service to Krishna? I don't know. It just crossed my mind.
Okay. Someone does. So, but you are saying it's his duty. Of course, husband is also following his duties, wife is also following duties. Following duties out of what? There is one more, immediately you'll ask, this, if you do duty, out of what? Out of favor or out of in favor or out of unfavor? Tell me.
Out of favor, Prabhu.
Then it is bhakti. That's why the sadhana bhakti we do, because it's prescribed by the Shastra. That's like a duty we do. But out of why we are doing? Out of love, out of in favor to Krishna only we are doing, na? Yes? Is it clear? Okay. Next, what next? What next? We will say next. So, by doing this much Anukula and Krishna, what happened? Sridhama, not saying anything. And
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, bro.
Yes, next what?
Anyabhilashita sunyam. Anukulyena Krishna Silyanam, Prabhu. So we have to do the bhakti. So
we did Anukulya and Krishna Silam. This will be what?
Anyabhilashita sunyam, Prabhu. Anukulyena Krishna Silyanam, Prabhu. Okay, so this one, without other desire or motivation, performing the activities with the mind, body, and speech in favor of Krishna repeatedly. This one, this become a pure bhakti.
No. So next step, Gokalesh Prabhu, you explain. We did Anukula and Krishna Silam. This is what we say. No, Sridham Prabhu, you have to hear. Go step by step. Very simple. All are feeling difficulty? No, but still it is not. Gokalesh Prabhu. Is it tough?
Performing activity of body, mind, and speech in favor of Krishna repeatedly should be covered with.
Can it be this much Anukula and Krishna still? Can it be this much will be the pure devotion? Can it be Uttama Bhakti? Nanda, bolo.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. He's the youngest man. Yes. Tell me.
Bro, you are asking Anukulyena Krishna, right, bro?
Nah. This much we did. Can we say Anukula and Krishna Silam is Uttama Bhakti?
No, bro.
Why?
Because we have to add the two adjectives, anyabhilashita sunyam and jnana karma dhyanadvritam.
Why we should add? Tell me. If we say that means doing activities, performing activities for Krishna, either by body, mind, or speech, in favor, repeatedly. If I say this much, that means someone say I am doing activities for Krishna all the time in favor. He repeatedly means always he is doing. So can you call him as a pure devotee? Krishna Prabhu, can you call him as a pure devotee? So someone say, I am doing activities repeatedly for Krishna, either by body, mind, or speech in favor. Always he is doing activities for Krishna. Can you call him as a pure devotee?
No.
Why? Why? Why we should not call him as a pure?
He's only doing it regularly. He's doing it consistently, but he's not doing it purely.
Why? Explain me.
Like, I mean, if pure devotional service means that one is actually doing it, like 24 hours a day. It's constantly, repeatedly doing it, body, mind, and speech.
Yeah, he's doing it by using body, mind, and speech repeatedly in favor of Krishna. Why don't you call him as a pure devotee? Okay, you are understanding? That means Rupa Goswami could have said, Anukulyana Krishnanuselanam, this much as Uttama Bhakti. Why he added the two more adjectives? What is the need? What is the need? This is my question. Okay, I'm just making all of you to think actually. So, because I'm making you to digest, now I'm bringing back and making all you to digest whatever said things by asking questions. I might be taking you so much time, but I don't care about the time. But I want you all should learn actually, should learn this concept. Gokulesha Prabhu, you should all learn. That's my goal. Okay.
It's also not to be covered by fruitive and also gyan, all that has to be all removed from his consciousness. All this gyan and is purely, totally Krishna. Every aspect is just Krishna.
You came to some extent, but I will hear more from the other students. Okay. But at least better, okay, no problem. Vaishnavi Mata.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. What I feel, the
you don't feel, you don't feel.
Yeah, I don't
and you
feel.
Tell, you say the right answer.
Yes, the intention of the activity will determine whether it's a pure devotional service or not.
Yeah, he might be doing 24 hours activities in favor of Krishna, but what is his intention? Yes, you have to be on front. You are going here and there. And yeah, I will be asking questions, and you have to stay at one place, please. Yeah, stay at one place, and yeah, now you be with the classroom actually. What I'm saying, yeah, you said right answer. It's not that you have to go here and there. So point is, now one might be doing 24 hours activities for Krishna. What is his intention behind this? He might be desiring something, material pleasure. He might be desiring some liberation. So, can you call such a person also as pure devotee? No, no. You cannot call them pure devotee, no. So that's what do you have to do? What do you have to do?
Anyabhilashita sunyam, no material desires.
No other desires. No other desires. Other desires.
Yes.
Without, not without any desire. Hey, it's wrong. Without any desire is a wrong word. If someone is in the chat writing Gokulesha, no, it's wrong. No other desire. Other. That means he can maintain one desire. What is that desire? Vaishnavi Mata.
To serve Krishna. To serve Krishna. To do devotional service like Krishna.
To please Krishna. That desire should be there. Anukulyana should be there. Anukulyana should be there. If you say so, Abhilasha Sunyam, that means Anukulyana will be out actually. So you should give space to Anukulyana. Yes. So that's why you should say anyabhilashita. Anya means what? Other. Abhilasha means desire. Other desire. So anyabhilasha sunyam. So that means sunyam means zero. Other desire should be zero. only one desire should be there. That is anukulyana. That means favoring Krishna or pleasing Krishna. This desire should be there. Everyone digesting or not? Radha Raman Prabhu, you are digesting? You are getting vomiting. Yes, you can speak now.
Yeah, it should be only with one aim in mind. That is only please Krishna. Nothing else. No deviation.
That means you should not say that doing activity for Krishna all the time in favor. So this is not sufficient to make it pure devotion. If someone is doing 24 hours something for Krishna to please only, he's doing something for Krishna. But you should not call him as a pure devotee because he might be having any other intentions. So to make that means like Hemakrishna Prabhu was saying, his consciousness should be clear, pure. So yes, that means in his consciousness he should not desire for any other desires. He should not have. He should not desire any material things or any liberation. Okay, is it clear? So that's why we should add anyabhilashita sunyam. It's a must. So that means now we are making someone should do activities for Krishna all the time. Again and again means all the time. No stopping, because those are all pleasing Krishna. No? So that's why he has to do it all the time. That means someone should be always in the devotional. So to please him. That means someone should do always activities for Krishna only, not for any other purpose. Because all there are pleasing. Anukulyana means pleasing. So someone is pleasing Krishna means we will be doing again and again. That means always. But we should not desire any other things. So that means someone is doing, now please hear carefully. Go everything step by step. Very important. So someone is doing activities for Krishna by body, mind or speech again and again without any material desires. Without any other desires. Is it sufficient? Is it sufficient? Is this enough to say it as pure devotion? This much definition is sufficient? Nanda, this much definition is okay for you? So Rupa Goswami could have said that anyabhilashita sunyam anukulena krishnanusila bhakti ruttama. He could have said this. Why he took the pain of adding one more word, jnana karma dhyana. You tell me, if you don't add this one, what will happen? If we don't add this word to this definition of Uttama Bhakti, what will happen? What will happen? Vaishnavi Mata, try. All the best.
Okay. Jnana means they will think, okay, merging into Krishna, it's also Bhakti.
No. Already that is over. That is over.
Over. That's okay. Okay. Karma kanda activities are also Bhakti. This yajna. They will think karma kanda activities or Bhakti. They will think like that. No?
This is very crucial actually. This is a very crucial word. Jnana karma dhyana.
Yeah.
And also one should be very alert actually to understand this. It's not an easy thing actually, but you should understand. It is easy thing means something little bit you should go even subtle actually. Then you will understand. I am making everyone alert actually now. Understanding Jnana Karma Dhyana is one of the crucial thing. It's a little bit difficult also. Be alert.
Prabhuji, okay, one more point I can say for Jnana. Some people, they hear so many books, so many things, so many lectures from so many people. That is that will not help them. Too much of a Jnana. They will not be focused. No.
My dear Mataji, see, what someone is doing all the time activities for Krishna. Okay? In favor. Also, they are all in favor. And without any other desires. What is the problem in him to call him as a pure devotee? What is the problem?
No desires all the time. No, you are telling he doesn't have any material desires. He's
No other
doing
desires
all.
means material desires also not there. Liberate other desires means material desires and liberation for desire for liberation. All these are all not there.
And he's doing favorably for Krishna. That's also there. Then why he's not a pure devotee? That's your
Why
question.
not? That's my question. Good. You caught the question. Everyone understood question? Everyone understood question? So, Nanda, tell me.
Prabhuji, we are dependent on jnana and karma. Like you gave the example that when we are offering,
Yes.
we think that we are the soul and that one.
You came at least some extent. Give claps to everyone, to him, everyone. Young boy, but he did very nice. Very good. But he came at least some near to close to the answer actually. So, can anyone elaborate this? Can anyone elaborate this? He is saying that depending on Krishna, Jnana and Karma also should not be there in the consciousness. This is a point very crucial. Yes, I expected Saravani Mata is going to answer this. Yes, go ahead.
So jnana is the analytical knowledge of I am the soul, body of mind. To understand Krishna, that is not needed. And then karma is the nitya and naimitika karma, which is family ritualistic activities. And then you also explain on adi by artificially practicing detachment, by the mechanical practice of yoga, by studying the Sankhya philosophy, and so on. So all of that.
That means actually you want explain this. You are reading actually. I know that you are reading from my notes. I don't want that reading actually. From your heart, from your understanding, the sentences should come. That will nice to hear actually.
Okay, so that means for jnana part, all kinds of material knowledge, all kinds of knowledge related to knowing that you are the soul or body or the mind or ego, all these knowledge is not needed.
Not needed. Actually, that means that means he's doing activities all the time for Krishna in favor and also without any other desires. But one more thing he needed actually to become pure. What is that? Whatever the activities he is doing, in those activities, so those activities, he should not, that means mix the jnana or karma in that. So he should not mix in those activities jnana or karma, or otherwise. So while doing activities for Krishna, he should not think that there is a need of jnana and karma to do bhakti. If we think that there is a need of doing the jnana and karma is also necessary to do the bhakti, then what will happen? Then his bhakti consciousness is covered by what? Jnana and karma and so on.
Yeah.
That is not right consciousness. What is the pure devotee consciousness? He is thinking that devotion itself is enough for everything. And it is going to give everything. Even it can maintain my body also. Even it can maintain everything. It can do anything. It is all powerful. That consciousness is needed. That consciousness is needed actually. That kind of Krishnanusilanam is needed actually. What kind of Krishnanusilanam? The Krishnanusilanam which is completely is uncovered. Uncovered. So that means uncovered. That means it is not covered by either jnana, karma, or so on. That means, example, one more step deep I will take all of you. For example, someone is, I gave one good example actually. I don't remember you remembering that. he is chanting holy name. That is what? That is Krishna saying. So, but to do chanting, I need to maintain body. To maintain the body, I need to do the karma and earn money. So that means he's thinking that to do, that means chanting, there is a need of karma. If one has this consciousness, then that's not pure devotion. So then if he doesn't have this kind of consciousness, then why he has to do karma? Then why he has to work? He will not work. Then what he will do? He will be doing 24 hours Shravanam Kirtanam only. Then from where food will come? Krishna will arrange. So that is the determination of the pure devotee. You're understanding point? You're understanding the point? That means pure devotee, then what he will do? He'll be doing 24 hours Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Swaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atma Nivedam, like this. All the time he'll be doing these activities. Then your mind, your heart will be shaking. Definitely to shake. What this? What is this? That means we are not in pure devotion. We are all working. We are maintaining these responsibilities, family responsibilities, social responsibilities, and we are chanting. Can we pure devotees or not? This is the next question all of you are getting in your mind. Yes, you should get this. Now, what is the answer for this? If anyone has this consciousness, to do my devotion, I need maintaining of this body through my karma, and then only I can do chanting. If anyone have, and so that my japa or my sadhana needs the karma. If anyone think like this, is not a pure devotee. What Krishna is saying about pure devotee? Ananyas chintayanto mam ye janaha paryupasante tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamiham. Arjun, oh Arjun, if someone is my pure devotee, Ananya Bhakta means Ananya Bhakti, pure devotion, Suddha Bhakti, Akinchana Bhakti, Kevala Bhakti, these are the different names for the pure devotion. Ananyas Chintayantoma means is a pure devotion. In that sloka, pure devotion is being explained by Krishna. So, if Ananya Bhakti, someone is doing Ananya Bhakti to me, that means it's 24 hours doing the activities which are free from the Jnana and Karma, which are not dependent on Jnana and Karma. That means what they are doing? They are doing 24 hours Shravanam Kirtanam. So, for them, Yogakshema means even maintaining of the body, I will take care. Wherever they go, I will be just carrying whatever they need, like a servant. Like the big king is going, so then all the servants are carrying everything for him to sit asan, and also the chamar, everything. Whatever he needs, everything, all remaining people are carrying. Similarly, wherever pure devotee goes, Krishna is carrying whatever he needs. Even maintaining of the body, I will take care. I am just by one glance, I am creating the millions and millions of universes. Yes? Who is creating the universes? Not directly Krishna also. Krishna's portion of the portion of the portion of the portion is just by one glance on Prakriti, he is creating how many universes? Millions of universes. And such a ability he is having, can he maintain the body of his pure devotee's body? Can he maintain or not?
Yes.
He can maintain. That is the confidence of a pure devotee actually. But you can see sometimes pure devotees also doing activities like material activities like Prahlad Maharaj, like Dhruva Maharaj, like this Maharaj, like Yudhishthira Maharaj, Parikshit Maharaj. They are also doing the kingly activities. All these are all they. So they are also thinking, all as a king I should work. Then I will get the tax. Then I can maintain my body. Then only I can do chanting. So they are thinking like that. No. They are doing the kingly activities. Why? So out of the obligation, out of the dependency on the bhakti, they are all needed to bhakti. Thinking like that they are doing? No, they are not doing thinking like that. They are doing only to set an example to the society. Then while doing that also, what they are doing then? So that means they are not doing Krishnanusilanam at that time. They are doing Krishnanusilanam because Krishnanusilanam should be done again and again or not? Yes. So that's why pleasing activity should be done. So that's why they are also, while doing their activity also, they are keep on thinking, hearing, or so chanting. They will be doing all the time Krishna pleasing activities, activities which can please Krishna. You are understanding or not? These sentences, what I said now. Now time is 6:27. That means 6:20. That means after your class started, just exactly 1 hour. That means 54. You have to hear 10 times these sentences. And try to meditate. You are all not at all preparing for the class. That is my feedback. You are all not seriously learning. I am seriously teaching. I am very much serious to teach all of you. That's why I came. And you should be very serious. This nectar of devotion should be your prime subject and prime priority activity. You might be having so many problems. We are also having so many problems. We don't care for any problem. Material problems always there. This is not there, that is not there, this is happening, that is happening. What is this? This will happen in this material world. Don't care for all those things. Just submit yourself for this class and understand and enjoy that means go deep into the inward. What I said, just to hear again and again, again and again. Because I have seen so many batches, more than 8-9 batches I have seen NOD. So every batch, so they are always, that means hearing two times, three times. All these lectures, whatever I teach. It's needed or not? Anyone give satisfied answer in the whole class? Nobody gave. That means what? You are all not seriously hearing. You are hearing seriously, but you are not able to retain. That means your practice is not sufficient. If you don't understand pure devotion, you'll be missing one life. You'll be missing one life actually to reach Krishna. Like you are missing the train, missing the flight, like that you are missing the life. If you don't understand this concept very clearly, and if you practice whatever you think as pure devotion, you are just in the illusion. Illusion, being in the illusion, thinking whatever you does is a pure devotion, that means who is making loss? You are making loss for yourself. And there's such a great loss it is. Millions and millions and millions of rupees, even if you give, if you are not eligible at the end of the point of your life, at the end of your life, you are not eligible for Krishna's direct service in his dham, that means you are missing one life. You cannot pay it back. Okay? Is it serious? You are serious? All of you are serious? Yes? You will hear it again and again. Please. Yes, Vaishnavi Mataji. Tell me. You understood? What is Jnana Karma Janavritam?
No, Prabhuji. I cannot understand Jnana Karma means I understood little bit. Can you give some example? Is it like okay, we can do how he thinks if he is going to do Jnana Karma? Is it like okay? For example, now I cook prasad for Krishna. Then I am thinking that
I am giving one. Cooking is direct devotion. That's not the point. I am giving one more example. Like
Okay.
someone farmer is there. Okay. Let us assume there is a farmer. You know farmer?
Yes.
Who is what he does? Farmer means he do cultivation, produce the grains. Okay. Farmer, you know, na? Farmer.
Yes.
So farmer is producing the grains, and these grains and these grains are going to maintain my body because he's thinking himself as a farmer and doing the production of the activity. That means he is producing the grains, and he is offering grains to the Lord. That means then what will happen? Production of the grains is also becoming the devotion. But that is not pure devotion. Because he is doing the farming activity. At that time, is he doing some activity which is pleasing to the Krishna? No. It is just a material activity. But when he offered that, then that activity, by intrinsically that activity is not devotion. But then only that activity is becoming devotion. So that's why here he is not a pure devotee. Someone who is working and offering that result to the Lord, he is not a pure devotee. Of course, he is working and offering for the pleasure of the Lord only. He is doing that again and again. You cannot say him as pure devotee. Why you cannot say him as pure devotee? Because he is thinking that I am the farmer, I should work. I am the farmer, I should work. And after that, what he is doing? He is offering that to the Lord. So that's why here his consciousness is, that means he is not at all doing that means the repeated, that means when he do the farming activity, mainly point is when he does the farming activity, that activity at that time he is in the what platform? He is identifying himself as a farmer and he is doing. So that's why this kind of activity cannot be a pure devotion. Someone is there who is chanting the holy names, but to chant these holy names, he is thinking that there is a need to work, need to maintain the body. To maintain that body, I need to do karma. Okay. So morning, so 4 o'clock he is getting up. From 4 to 9 o'clock till breakfast. So he is doing all the direct devotional activities. After that, he is going to the office and he is working. And if you ask him why you are working, he is saying that I have to maintain my body to work, to do devotion. So in his consciousness, what is there? He is devotion. He is doing the devotion. He is doing chanting. He is doing the holy names, everything. But now, what is his consciousness? I should do my work. I should do my work. Then only I can stay in a house so that I can maintain my body. I can earn money and I can maintain my body and I can perform my devotion. So here what is happening? His consciousness is what? Covering that means his bhakti is covered by karma now. That means to do devotion, he is considering there is a need of the karma. Okay. This is what? This is karma's avrutam. His bhakti is covered by karma. So now you raise the question. Vaishnavi Mother raised him. and raise the question. Now you tell me. You have to ask questions. You didn't understand now. Tell me now.
Now I understand, Prabhuji, better than before.
No, it's not better. You should be clear.
Mm.
Tell me,
Yeah,
what is where yours?
yeah, I understood that that person is thinking that okay, I have to work to maintain my body, to do devotional service. He's thinking like that also.
So, but many people ask. Many people ask. I am asking question. Then you are not asking, na, so I am asking question. Many people ask, Prabhu, what is wrong? So, practically, if you think we need to maintain body, otherwise we cannot do the devotion. What is this? So at least we can't do this much. What is the wrong in this? So now what is your answer? You're understanding my question?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yes. We
Yes.
have to. You're telling we have to be completely surrendered to Krishna. That Krishna will come and maybe give food through some, give food or not give food, accept it. Something like a very renounced person, sannyasi.
No. Very renounced. Yeah. So that means one should dependent on completely on Krishna. This is the entry door for the pure devotion. You came by yourself. This is actually this Rupa Goswami is going to say this in the future classes. Very good. That means who can be such a conscious person? Someone who completely surrendered to the Krishna. Only can think like that, na?
Right.
Yeah. So that means what is the eligibility for the pure devotion?
Total surrender.
Complete surrender.
This is very good. This is the point we want.
Oh, I thought by doing pure devotional service we can surrender.
No. By surrendering, you can do pure devotional service. Okay. And this is the sequence. That's why Jiva Goswami says Sharanapatti is the first anga. Then after that, Shravanam Kirtan he explains in Bhakti Samhita. So that
Prabhuji,
means
is there a difference between Bhakti Yoga and surrender?
but
Sorry, I'm
this
just a little bit sorry. I think we can take this later. That's a bit of a deviation. Sorry.
okay, very good. You are also teacher, huh? Okay. Yes, Sita Mata, what is your question? Your picture is like horizontal.
Yes,
You
yes,
turn
Prabhu. I'm
it.
actually having some problem with my video. Because of that, I have to off my video actually. I'm so sorry,
Video
Prabhu.
is also, but your logo also is something like horizontal. There, you're seeing something. You horizontal. Your face. Turn it like this.
Okay, Prabhu. Prabhu, my question is just now. Mataji's question was actually a good question. And then you have explained very beautifully, saying that by surrendering fully to Krishna, then only we can attain pure devotional service. Correct,
You
Prabhu?
can perform. You can
We can
perform
perform.
pure.
Sorry, Prabhu.
You
I'll
can
be
satisfy all the conditions given in that definition of the Uttam Bhakti.
Yes, Prabhu. So, okay, Prabhu. So now, Prabhu, like all of us are in material world, and we are bounded by the material nature somehow or other. We are bounded by material nature. Like me as a mother, like I have children, and and at times I have to engage myself based on their convenience and things like that. So, Prabhu, this kind of situation, like to me, Prabhu, or based on my understanding, I'm not able to, how to say, I'm not able to do, not to say surrender completely. I'm not able to do certain type of services for Krishna, for instance. I'm not able to think of Krishna, this and that. Sometimes we only tend to think of Krishna during good times and during bad times, especially when there's death and things like that. So during times like this, Prabhu, how can we remind ourselves of Krishna and to always surrender to Krishna during times like this? And surrender, to me, it has a very vast understanding, you see. Like my understanding on surrender would not be the same as the other. So during times like this, Prabhu, how can we, we are chanting, we are doing Aarti for Krishna, we are attending programs, whenever there's devotional service, we carry out everything. But during certain times, Prabhu, as a human, Prabhu, and especially as a mother, I am tend to bonded a little to a material nature, especially when it comes to my children. So times like this, Prabhu, how can I overcome it, or how can I, look into it?
So this is not a one-day game, actually. It's not a one-day game. You have to hear the glories of the Krishna again and again, again and again, again and again. You have to hear the glories of the Bhakti again and again, again and again. You have to clarify all your doubts, and you have to remove ignorance. That means whatever ignorance you have regarding Krishna is the ultimate protector. Towards this, whatever ignorance you have, that has to be removed. By what? By hearing about Krishna from the mouths of pure devotees. Then what will happen? You will be surrendering to him. When you surrender to the Krishna all the time, so all the time, even you do material activities as a mother, so still in your consciousness, there is all the time your devotional services keep on being continued. You keep on thinking, and you do so many material activities, but you are not touched by that. You will not be touched by that. This is the art of Bhakti Yoga. This is the art of Bhakti Yoga. So Krishna is demanding actually, hey Arjuna, while fighting also you should remember me. Don't forget me while fighting. Don't think that thing. So while fighting you cannot remember me. You can't remember. So because fighting even more crucial, na? If you not having some attention for a few seconds also, your throat will be cut out. But at that time also one can think. Then only Krishna is instructing, na? So if one is able to think at that time also, why not while serving the Krishna, while serving the children? So see, these children, this family, mother, this, that, is it permanent relationship? Is it eternal relationship with you? So these are this material world is eternal to us. You have eternal relationship with them? No, no. So that is your duty. You have to perform that. But that's why I said, what examples I give, Prahlad Maharaj, Dhruv Maharaj, and Yudhishthir Maharaj, all these. They are also performing so many ghastly material activities. Only to make the others too. Otherwise, on the name of pure devotion, so they also start leaving everything. If these pure devotees, they leave being responsible person in the society, if they leave, then what will happen? On the name of showing these examples, who are not qualified to the pure devotion, they also leave their material activities and they will create a chaos in the society. They will make whole society to fall down. So that's why pure devotees only to set an example. So they will be doing the material activities. Similarly, you also as a mother, you have to set an example. Otherwise, people what they will think. Oh, so and so woman is just so came out from her responsibilities. What kind of mother? And so nobody will see your bhakti. They will see simply she left the home or she left the children. She's not caring. They say this. And then what is going to happen? By seeing you and following you, so many people will follow their minimum duties. Then what will happen? Whole society will become an animal society. So that's why Paradukka Dukki devotees are so much, that means compassionate towards the society. And out of compassion, they follow their duties. But while following also their duties, so they think that in our consciousness, their consciousness is what difference? In our consciousness, we think that doing these middle activities are necessary. Some people they think that, oh, if I don't do, then I'll get this sin, and because of sin, my devotion will be spoiled. This is also wrong. This is also wrong consciousness. Why my camera is off? Oh. Reason is charging is over in camera. Where is another comment? One second. Okay. This is another comment. So you'll be that means setting a wrong example to the society. Krishna himself is saying, and he also saying, Arjun, I don't have anything to do here, anything to achieve. Pure devotees doesn't have anything to achieve in this material world by doing activities, but only to set an example. Lord also is coming and doing. Similarly, pure devotees also. So that means pure devotees' complete surrenderance is there on what? Not on her husband or not on the family, not on anything. In the case of woman, in the case of man, not on his wife or not his family, not his father, mother, or anything. His consciousness is fully on only Krishna actually. His dependence is on only Krishna. And that's why he is chanting all the time. Because he has to please. He wants to please. That's why he is doing again and again. Because Anukulya Krishnanusilam is going to please him. So that's why since it is a pleasing Krishna, then he will do again and again. So that is the consciousness of pure devotee. He will not wait for a second to please Krishna without pleasing Krishna. That should be the consciousness of pure devotee. You are getting Sita Mata. I don't know. You are not there. You went to kitchen or taking care of children. You are there. Your children is. Yes, you are with children. Huh?
Yes,
Very
Prabhu.
good.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Actually, I understand now.
You understood? Explain me what you understood.
Um, you told that as much as I'm doing my duty for my kids, like as a mother, at times of course we will tend to be in this material influence and things like that. But because of the devotional services and all the activities that we are carrying out for Krishna, by putting Krishna in the middle, this the material things that we tend to be forgotten. This devotional service that we are doing is overcoming that. Am I right to say that, Prabhu?
What solution I give? You ask question that. So
yes,
Prabhuji now
it is the solution that you gave is based on you gave example of Dhruva Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, and Dhruva Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, and Yudhishthira Maharaj. So you told three of them, they do devotional service, and if I'm not mistaken, Prabhu, you said that whatever they do, they are doing it as a devotional service, and they are surrendering to Krishna. Is that right, Prabhu?
Wrong. That's why I asked you. You
Then
didn't.
I think but I understood it wrongly, Prabhu.
Yes, very good. You understood wrongly. That is understood by you. Because I want everyone to understand actually. Otherwise, what is the point of taking class? Without understanding, what is the use? Is there any use? So who will explain what I explained? Jnana Karma Jana now to Mata this question, who will explain? Who will explain? Raise the hand. I will help you definitely.
Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Yeah. Okay. Who will explain? What is, go step by step. Actually, yes, Sarvani Manthan. Go step by step.
For what Sita Mataji said about doing one's duty, I mean, her question was how she can be a mother and practice pure bhakti while being a mother. And Prabhu's, I think, the one that I absorbed, and the point that you gave was we're supposed to do it like how Prahlad Maharaj, Dhruva Maharaj, how they do it by example. But do it in the mood of surrender to Krishna.
No.
How? Okay. So we can see.
Can I add on? Probably in the sense of you being a mother of children and knowing that these children has the facility to be in Krishna consciousness, you serve them as a Vaishnava and bring them up in Krishna conscious way, thinking and fixing your mind in Krishna when you do your prescribed duty, offering everything to the Lord.
That is actually offering. Actually, that is also not pure devotion. That's
So
not pure devotion.
having full faith that Krishna will take care of them no matter what, but doing your duty, but you're having full faith that Krishna will take care of them.
Krishna will take. Sapta Paranam. Tell me.
Hare Krishna, Pranam Prabhu. Prabhuji, as per my realization is that whenever we are going to do service for our children or like that, we have to do this parallelly also, because if we are distracting from our duty, then it will create a chaos in the society, as you explained. And in this regard, we can take great examples from our great acharya, from Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. He also doing his sadhana. He's and also maintain his family by complete surrendering to Krishna. That's my realization, Prabhu.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Vaishnavi Mataji, tell me. What I explained, please repeat that.
Yeah, what you explained is we should be Krishna conscious while doing the services. We should have Krishna in the. For example, that's what I understood from your explanation, Prabhuji. Like we should have Krishna in the. For example, I could say like this example. I remember. Suppose a woman has a secret lover, then she does all the duties in the house, but in her heart she's thinking, when I will meet the lover, how I finish the duties so that I can go there, something like that. I understood from your point. Like
Yes.
in our
Yes.
heart, we should think how we will serve Krishna. We are doing so many duties, but inside our heart, we should think Krishna conscious, like how we can serve Krishna, what we can do for him, like this.
Very good. Some extent you caught the point. See, someone who has attachment on children, and if you say immediately leave that attachment, because I'm saying, is there any connection with these children and to you in the spiritual world? Is the relationship is permanent? With these children, this relationship is permanent?
No.
So are they with you in the spiritual world anytime? And now, like this, as your mother and their children in the spiritual world, like that? No. That means it's a temporary only. So, but someone who has attachment for children, What instruction we give? We give, you raise up these children in Krishna consciousness. Use them in Krishna service. That's why you should feed them. You should train them like that, you see. So that means his attachment for Krishna, as in for children, is engaged in Krishna consciousness. This is the lower level. What is higher level? You have to understand, every minute I am there to please Krishna. Every minute I am there to please Krishna, actually. Directly. Without any your material attachment, you should not bring into the point here. Directly you have to think for Krishna all the time. And what is that directly? So now you have attachment for children, and that attachment you are trying to engage in Krishna consciousness. This is not the direct devotion. It's not the pure devotion at all. What is pure devotion? I am eternally servant for him, and I have to think for him. I have to remember him. I have to hear him. I have to please him. I have to hear his glories. I have to sing his glories. This should be the consciousness. And then what about this material attachment? So if you have material attachment, to engage that material attachment, we in the beginning of Krishna consciousness, we say like this. That is not pure devotion at all. Then why he will perform the children duties? Because only to set an example. He will be doing like Mataji said. Like one woman is having some secret lover. Then she will be doing all the activities so nicely in front of her husband, but she is having always thinking is there. Every second she thinks. The same way. So they are doing maybe externally activities of raising up the children. So, but they don't have any attachment for them. Of course, definitely. So they will be seeing these children to be in Krishna consciousness, no problem, but without any attachment. But they will never stop. What is that? So they direct devotion to the Krishna. So when the gopis in the Vrindavan, after participating in that Leela, so on that Sarat Purnima, Rasa Leela, so sometimes it's a very horrible actually if we hear. They are so much thinking of the Krishna, and sometimes they failed in their activities, in their household activities. Maybe children came there and taking the children's hand and cutting. This also could happen. As a vegetable. That much deeply involved actually there. So that means direct devotion. That means what Anukulyan Krishna I explained already. That means pleasing Krishna. That activity should be done again and again without any Gnana Karmadi Avrutam. There should not be any Gnana Karma Avrutam. No. So that's why pure devotional concept is very deep and very subtle. Try to understand this. Come out from the box and think. Come out from your material attachments and think. Then you'll understand. Okay. Is it clear? Some extent? Yes.
Prabhu, that means when we do that, that means when we're doing our duty, it will not be perfect. And sometimes it can even be possible that we might be reckless in our obligation and duty.
We are not reckless. We are not reckless, actually. So we don't have, no. You don't have faith on that. So if I don't perform these material activities, I may get sin and then I may fall down to the Naraka. I will go to the Naraka and I will be finished. So this kind of consciousness will not be there. That means You don't have any faith on that, but you'll be performing your duties. So here, without faith, if you perform duties, is equal to the not perform. See, what is this? You might be in the full of so many people with children, family. So this is not permanent actually. This material world is not at all permanent actually. This is not our eternal relationship we don't have with these things. All these obligations of female, male, children, and Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra, this, that, all are out of bodily. Body is out of, they are all designations out of body. And soul is what purely servant of the Lord. So someone who is still in the bodily consciousness, to engage them, we give the instructions like that. Your understanding point.
Yes. It's just difficult, but it's understandable. Yeah.
It's understandable, but it's difficult. Yes, pure devotion is not an easy thing. It's not a joke actually. Yes, Radharaman.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Prabhu. This means that grahastas with children can never be pure devotees.
No, who said? Why you are concluding like
they
that?
have to take care of the children.
Huh?
I mean, even if they take care of the children with intention that they will be devotees of Krishna, but still their mind will be partly devoted to the children, so they can't be pure devotees.
That's why I'm saying, if you have attachment for that and thinking that if I don't do this, then I will get in the sin. So then this attachment is stopping. Then you don't have any attachment for Krishna.
Yeah, that's what that means they cannot be pure devotees.
But you cannot say everyone will be like that. Like you see, if you see the Nishkama Karma Yoga and discussion of that first 6 chapters, Krishna says one should perform all the activities but without any attachment. You build, you earn millions of money, but you don't have even a single attachment.
Very, very difficult.
That is difficult, but you don't say impossible. Don't conclude like that.
Yes.
Okay, is it clear for everyone? Yeah. Sridham.
Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes.
Okay, Prabhu. I understand the part what you are trying to say, Prabhu. But again, we come to this sloka, Prabhu. It says that Anukuliyana Krishna Silanam. That means we have to perform, the duty like a 24 hours, 7 thinking about Krishna means activities, Prabhu. So in this case, how, Prabhu? Whether, let's say, in same time we are performing, our material activities because we have already taken this body, Prabhu. So how to, in this case, we fully surrender, Prabhu, to Krishna, and then we perform our devotional service.
This is yoga actually. This is the pure devotion. Yes, that's why to enter into the pure devotion, one has to do a lot of changes in his life. He has to simplify his life. He has to simplify his activities. He has to reduce. He has to leave the non-devotee association. He has to hear the Bhagavata again and again. He has to chant the holy names. He has to associate the pure devotees and get their mercy. Like this, you have to perform. You have to pay a lot to enter into the pure devotion. Now you understood pure devotion. Tomorrow, next minute onwards, I am going to do. Is it going to happen like that? Not going to happen like that. You're understanding? A shift in the life, actually. Whole shift in the life. Okay, you hear, first of all, digest and understand basic definition, then we can understand the further things. I am moving forward to the next. You all hear again, all this, that means 3 lectures, 4, 5, 6, all once again. with peaceful mind, don't get biased to any concepts. And just to hear what is said. And you just think yourself as just a servant of the Lord. And keep this principle. And nothing is obliged to you in this whole world. Only you are the servant of the Lord. And your only duty is, or your only the position is serving Him. Keep this center. Then and you think, then you will understand everything. It's very simple for the simple devotees. Then you want to try to carry your attachment to the material things and try to keep all things with you and also keep pure devotion, then you'll never understand. Come out from everything and just for 1 second. Just for 1 second, you come out from everything and think. Now you are eternal Jiver Swarupir Vai Krishna Nityadas. You are now just the servant of the Lord. And this is the fact actually. This is only the fact. This material world, this country, these people, family, this, that, everything you keep out. Then is there any problem for you to do 24 hours devotion for Him? But when you carry a big bag, then there is a problem. And you want to maintain that big bag and you want to identify, you want to, so keep yourself in the pure devotion and then also holding the whole bag of the attachments. And try to see, so that in this definition, my attachment should not be eliminated. Such a way, this definition meaning I should take. If you have such a reserved mentality, then you cannot understand. Leave all reservations and think. That is a pure devotion. Okay, it's clear? Who? You are getting or not? Something.
Yes, something.
Okay. Yes. You have to hear again. We are 2 classes lagging, huh? Okay. This is over. This is over. This is over. 4 parts over. From where we should read? Yes. The authorized descriptions of bhakti are devotional service. Following in the footsteps of previous acharyas can be summarized in the following statement by Rupa Goswami. First class devotional service is known by one's tendency to be fully engaged in Krishna consciousness, serving the Lord favorably. Prabhupada said simply, fully engaged in Krishna consciousness, serving the Lord favorably. Since that is a pleasing activity, then you will be doing it repeatedly. That's why Anu is there. The purport is that one may also be in Krishna consciousness unfavorably, but that cannot be counted as pure devotional service. That means just Krishna Anusilanam is not pure devotional service. Anukulyana should be there. Pure devotional service should be free from the desire for any material benefit or sense gratification. Yes, anyabhilashita sunyam. That means The devotion can become pure when it is done without any other motivations. There should be only one motivation, that is pleasing Krishna. Anukulyena. This only that should be the motivation. Anukulyena should be there. So as these desires are cultivated through fruitive activities and philosophical speculations, so generally these desires for material benefits is cultivated through what? So cultivated through fruitive activities. So that's why if one who have material desires, he'll be adding the karma also with that. Along with bhakti, you will add karma also to get the material desires to be satisfied. That means what? Automatically he will be karma, gnana, avrutam. Generally, people are engaged in different activities to get some material profit. Almost philosophers are engaged in proposing transcendental realization through the volumes of words, jugglery, and speculation. Pure devotional service must always be free from such fruitive activities and philosophical speculations. That means you should not think that karma is needed for doing devotion or gnana is needed to do devotion. That means bhakti is dependent on karma and gnana. If you think, then that is not right consciousness. That means bhakti is being covered by the karma and gnana. So one has to learn Krishna consciousness or pure devotional service from the authorities by spontaneous loving service. From the authorities only you should learn. From the authorities. So one should learn Krishna consciousness. You should not think that whatever you does is Krishna consciousness. Simply one might be doing the favorably activities 24 hours for Krishna. Whether by body, mind or soul, he is not a pure devotee. He should be free from the other desires. And also his consciousness should not be covered with the karma and gnana. That means his bhakti should not be covered with karma and gnana. These are also needed. This devotional service is a sort of cultivation. That's why one should learn. One should learn what is pure devotional service. It is not simply inaction for people who like to be inactive or devote their time to silent meditation. There are many different methods for people who want this, but cultivation of Krishna consciousness is different. The particular word used by Sri Rupa Goswami in this connection is anushilana or cultivation by following the process predecessor teaches. So here I said anukulyena Krishna anusilanam. Anusilanam, yes, you should do the activities. Shila Dhatu is having two different meanings. One is the Cheshta Rupa, second is Bhava Rupa. Cheshta Rupa means, I said, done by so Vak Manas Kayatmakaha. Mano Vak Kayatmakaha. That means which is done out of body, mind, or speech. So that is the meaning of Anushilanam. And here, and that Anushilanam, you please the Lord, but if you don't follow the gurus, then Guru Ravagna, offense will happen. So that's why one should do the activities as prescribed by the teachers, gurus. That means they should do the activities, but any activity will know. It should be free from the gnana karma, and also there should not be any other motivation. Such activities which are prescribed by the guru. That means definitely those should be prescribed by the guru, but also what? They should be anyabhilashita sunyam, and they should be gnana karmadi anavrutam. It's not that the anything prescribed by the guru, then I will declare this as a pure devotion. No, no. Guru will be prescribing you as per your level of the stage of your as per your stage. But to become pure devotion, it should be definitely prescribed by the teacher. Along with that, what is needed? Anyabhilashita sunyam also is needed. Along that, what is needed? Jnana karma janavrutam is also needed. Okay, your understanding? You should be so the cultivation by following principles. As soon as we say cultivation, we must refer to activity. Anusila means what? Activity. It's actually two. Bhava Rupa and Chesta Rupa. Now we will take only activity because now we are beginners. If you take the Anusila means Bhava, that means ecstasy out of joy or the sorrow, then that is what? That is referring, that definition of the that Uttam Bhakti refers what? Bhava Bhakti and Prema Bhakti. So without activity, consciousness alone cannot help us. All activities may be divided into two classes. One class may be for achieving a certain goal, and other may be for avoiding some unfavorable circumstances. In Sanskrit, these activities are called pravritti and nivritti. Pravritti rupa, nivritti rupa. I said that means doing activities, and nivritti means ceasing activities, not doing. That means something which is not pleasing to the Krishna, we are not going to do. Anukulya Krishnanusila means what I said. Doing activities by the body, mind, and speech which are favorable to the Lord, and also not doing activities by the mind and body and speech which are not favorable to the Lord. This is also Nivrityatmaka. This is also Krishnanusilam. Anukulya Krishnanusila means what? Doing activities. Pravritti Rupa means if you take, it can be Pravrityatmaka and Nivrityatmaka. Means, try to understand, don't worry about the Sanskrit words. Like you are plucking a flower or you are chanting the holy names. You are chanting the holy names. So this is what doing activity for Krishna by tongue, means by speech. So chanting holy names, you are by speech you are doing activities. So for Krishna, in favor. This is the Anukulya and Krishnanusila. And Krishna doesn't recommend it to us to offer chicken mutton in Bhagavad Gita. So that's why we are not offering this, because that is not pleasing him. Because he said that Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. As offering, he asked to offer this. He didn't say chicken mutton. So because it's not liking, that's why he didn't say. So now it's not going to please him, Krishna. That means chicken mutton is not going to please Krishna. So that's why you're not offering. This is also what? Since Krishna is not, it's not favor to the Krishna. So that's why I'm not doing this activity, not doing Nivrityatmaka. Since it's not giving pleasure to the Krishna. So then it is what? This is also Anukulya and Krishnanusilanam. Is it clear for everyone? Pravritti and Nivritti, is it clear? What is it clear? Saravani Mataji, you are shaking head very nicely. Tell me. All the time Venugopal is troubling her. So even if we hang the head, you will catch. If you don't hang, you will ask, what is this?
Next time I shouldn't shake my head. So, what you meant was doing positive action and negative action for pravritti and nivritti, and how to perform activities that is favorable to Krishna and not do activities that's not favorable to Krishna.
Both are?
These activities, they are not
both are Anukulya and Krishnanusilanam. Yes or no, you are getting or not, everyone?
Yes.
Wow. Very nice. Sounding good. Okay, next. Every line is very important. There are many examples of negative action. For instance, a diseased person has to be cautious and take medicine in order to avoid some unfavorable illness. Okay. Those who are cultivating spiritual life and executing someone just not eating meat can be he's doing the Anukuli and Krishna Anusilanam. I am asking a question now. Someone just many are there in the society, they are not eating meat. Can you say they are also doing the Krishna Anusilanam, Anukuli and Krishna Anusilanam? They are also not eating. Huh? You can't say, huh? So why not? Saubhagyavati Mataji, tell me. Why don't you call them? They are all doing Anukuli and Krishna Anusilanam. Tell me.
Krishna Prabhu, like the vegan people, because they're not doing that for Krishna, is it? So we cannot call them as unethical.
Yeah, that means they are not doing for Krishna. That means, so since eating meat is not pleasing to the Krishna, so that's why I'm not eating. That is not there. So that's why that is not Anukulyena Krishnanusilanam. Okay. Next. Those who are cultivating spiritual life and executing devotional service are always engaged in activity. Or always. Always means always. Always means always. Such activity can be performed with the body or with the mind. Thinking, feeling, and willing. All are all activities of the mind. And when we will do something, the activity comes to be manifest by the gross bodily senses. So that means activities done by body, mind, and so senses. Thus, in our mental activities, we should always try to think of Krishna and try to plan how to please him. So, following in the footsteps of great acharyas and the personal spiritual master. There are activities of the body, activities of the mind, and activities of speech. That means what Jiva Goswami is saying. So, Anusilana means Shil Dhatu is having two types. Cheshtarupa and Bhavarupa. Cheshtarupa means activities by body, mind, speech. Okay? So, Prabhupada is not writing his purpose whimsically. He is following the Rupa Goswami or otherwise Vishwanath's commentary. You are understanding? Everything is very precisely follows. He is not going to become independent acharya. No. He is successfully following his previous acharyas. That's very important. Thus, in our mental activities, we should always try to think, okay, then a Krishna conscious person engages his words in preaching the glories of the Lord. This is called Kirtana. And by his mind, a Krishna conscious person always thinks of the activities of the Lord. As he is speaking on the battlefield of Kurukshetra or engaging in his various pastimes in Vrindavan with his devotees. So that means Krishna conscious person always think activities of the Krishna, like Krishna is teaching Bhagavad Gita, like Krishna is doing pastimes in the Vrindavan, like that. That's why that is the mental activities by the mind. Always think. In this way, one can always think of the activities and pastimes of the Lord. This is mental culture of Krishna consciousness. That means activities by the mind means what? Thinking about the Krishna's various pastimes. That means pure devotee will be doing always. Always. Pagal ho jate. This is the consciousness of pure devotee. Not that they are half an hour in a day doing for Krishna. No, he is not pure devotee. He is aspirant of the pure devotee. They are all aspirants of pure devotee. We are all aspirant. We are all seeking pure devotion. not directly performing. Okay, you are getting Taruni Kamala Mataji, you are getting.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Similarly, we can offer many services with our bodily activities, but all such activities must be in relationship with Krishna. This relationship is established by connecting oneself with the bona fide spiritual master, who is the direct representative of Krishna in disciplic succession. So that's why one should accept the Guru and so should do the devotional service. Then he will be systematic, like you should take the medicine in the guidance of doctor, not whimsically. It may reduce disease, but best is what you have to always follow the medical prescription and also Vaidya. Therefore, the execution of Krishna conscious activities with the body should be directed by the spiritual master and then performed with faith. The connection with the spiritual master is called initiation. From the date of initiation by the spiritual master, the connection between Krishna and a person cultivating Krishna consciousness is established. Without initiation by a bona fide spiritual master, the actual connection with the Krishna consciousness is never performed. So, Gurupad Ashtra is going to come in the next coming chapters. We'll be understanding. So, this cultivation of Krishna consciousness is not material. Lord has three general energies, namely the external energy, internal energy, and marginal energy. The living entities are called marginal energy, and the material cosmic manifestation is action of external or material energy. Then there is a spiritual world, which is a manifestation of the internal energy. The living entities who are called marginal energy perform material activities when acting under the inferior external energy. Okay, there are three energies. Material world is out of external energy. Jivatma is marginal energy. And internal energy. That means, so Lord's abode, Lord's spiritual world, in that there are so many energies. So all the spiritual world is manifesting out of internal energy and also gopis and so on. So all those are all the different energies of the Lord. So the living entities who are called marginal energy perform material activities when acting under the inferior external energy. And when they are engaged in the activities under the internal spiritual energy, their activities are called Krishna conscious. So that is the point. So when they are engaged, like you are doing, thinking yourself as so-called bodily designation, then that is what? That is activity under guidance of under the external energy. But when you offer this, then it is becoming the devotion, but it is not by nature devotion. That's the problem. That you should understand. This means that those who are great souls or great devotees don't act under the spell of material energy, but act instead under the protection of the spiritual energy. That means these pure devotees always act under the spiritual energy, internal energy. Any activities done in the devotional service or in Krishna consciousness are directly under the control of spiritual energy. Like Shravanam, Kirtanam, all are directly under the control of spiritual energy because they are all connected to Krishna directly. In other words, energy is a sort of strength, and this strength can be spiritualized by the mercy of both the bona fide spiritual master and Krishna. In Chaitanya Charitamrita by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, Lord Chaitanya states that is a fortunate person who comes in contact with a bona fide spiritual master by the grace of Krishna. One who is serious about spiritual life is given by Krishna, given by Krishna the intelligence to become in contact with the bona fide spiritual master. And then by the grace of spiritual master, one becomes advanced in Krishna consciousness. In this way, whole jurisdiction of Krishna consciousness is directly under the spiritual energy. Okay, it's a direct understanding. This has nothing to do with the material world. When we speak Krishna, we refer to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, along with his many expansions. He is expanded by his. That means we have nothing to do with this material world. We have nothing to do. That's why any activity if you do, considering yourself as body, is under the spell of what? Material energy. And the pure spirit soul, which is marginal energy, is purely related to the spiritual world. And it should be always engaged with what? With the spiritual energy of the Lord. That is the main point. Okay, acha, 33, huh? Little bit is there, we'll see. Every line you should hear, and there is a connection. Whatever we discussed and Srila Prabhupada is writing, you should understand very clearly. Okay, 7:30. Time is going very quickly. You're all hearing or not? Saturday, Sunday, what you all did? Not hearing. So please hear again 4, 5, 6. Today is the sixth class. Today is sixth. Yes? No. Sixth or seventh? Punita Mataji, where are you? Raise your hand.
I'm here, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Where is?
Here.
Raise your hand.
Raise
Then
my-
only. Not like that raising. Electronic hand you raise it.
Raise my hand. I'm using the IISC, Prabhu. Can you see me?
Who is this raising hand? Vandita. Please put down your hand. I am asking Punita, not Vandita. I am not seeing your name, Mother. Where is this?
I'm not using my name, Prabhu. I'm using the Bhakti Shastri Zoom account.
Why don't you raise your hand? So you don't know how to raise hand. Okay. To raise the hand, you should go to reactions. There. Yeah, like that. Very good. This is Punita Mataji. So, what is the class number? This is 6 or 7?
Not sure.
Oh, you also don't know.
Wait, let me check.
Okay, whatever this class, previous class, and previous class. Okay, it's clear. You have to hear again. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. All the best. Actually, we were hoping that alternative dates is good because one day gap is given. They all prepare so nicely and they bombard the class with the answers. And expecting like that, we gave this schedule actually. And there is a lot of improvement is needed in the preparation and giving answers. Thank you very much. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyo cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namo. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanandi.
Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.